morning, everybody. Now, look, we have 2 days of a lively discussion and debate, so you're going to have to be in better voice than that. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Okay, that's better. Welcome to the beautiful, sunny city of Dublin, the birthplace of European shared services. And I think it's right that it has that title. The shared services concept, it started back in the mid-'80s in the US, companies like GE and Baxter Healthcare setting up shop in the US. But in Europe, it wasn't until the mid-'90s that shared services started. And companies like Whirlpool, Amdahl, Oracle, Pfizer set up shop right here. The first hotspot for European shared services was Dublin. I remember many a happy day and evening spent in Dublin back in those days, in the last century, helping some of these companies build shared services right here in Dublin. Out of interest, how many here were involved in the industry back in the last century? Okay, thank you. Thank you for making me feel quite so old. So what we're going to do this morning, we're going to start off with a bit of an icebreaker, an energizer. And I thought to myself, what's going to work? And I thought, well, what would work for me? What would I like to do? On the basis that what I like to do, everybody else must like to do, yeah? That's clear. So I thought, I love karaoke. Anyone who knows me knows that I like a good karaoke session. So I thought, that would be great. That would be a fantastic way to start the morning. Now, it's no good if it's just me singing. That would be self-indulgent. And it's no good if everybody sings. That would just be a brawl. That's chaotic, like going to a football match. So I thought, what we need to do is have one person join me from the audience on stage to sing a karaoke duet this morning. I thought that would be fantastic, but it'll be more fun if the person from the audience doesn't know they're the person. So we've lined up this karaoke classic from Frank Sinatra, New York, New York. Everybody's favorite. Now, look, don't worry. If the person coming up joining me doesn't want to sing New York, New York in front of 1,000 people, don't worry. We have a couple of other choices. Okay, we have a Madonna song and an REM song. Now, that wasn't even meant to be funny. So, how are you going to know if it's you? Well, there's a golden ticket that's been hidden underneath one of your seats. Don't check right yet. Don't check right yet. Whoever has this golden ticket is going to come and join me on stage for this karaoke session. Now, you may be thinking, well, if I find this ticket, I'm just going to pretend not to have found it. That's not going to work. I know which seat it's under. I don't know who's in the seat, but I know which seat it's under. And don't think you could find it and just shuffle it gently. No, that's not going to work either. So, could you all now check if you've won this opportunity of a lifetime to sing in front of 1,000 people? Check to see if you have the golden ticket. If you have it, hold it high. If you have it, hold it high. It's underneath a seat. I know which seat. If you could hold it high, it's actually propped up against a little black AV box. If you're in seat 3, C32, that's a clue. C32, there's another hint. I'm going to come down anyway because it's going to be a surprise. I know which seat it's under. They're trying the hiding trick, aren't they? It's probably in C31 by now. Or C30, C29. I'm going to find the ticket myself. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we... This is a... Good morning.
Morning.
And your name is?
My name is Desisława.
I was hoping it would be something like Jane. Sorry, did you say Desisława?
Desisława.
Desisława. Good morning, Desisława. Which country are you from, Desisława?
Well, originally from Bulgaria, but right now from Poland.
Excellent. And who do you work for?
Discovery.
Discovery.
Yeah.
Excellent. And how are you feeling right now, Desisława?
Well, honestly, really bad because I'm the worst singer ever. Everybody is gonna run away, and I don't want this to happen.
Oh. You wouldn't run away, would you? Are you, Desisława, are you ready to join me on stage?
No, not really.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause for Desiswava. What a great sport. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, obviously, we have to change plans a little bit now, but I did at the back of my mind think that was a possibility. So, well, let me ask you all, when you were checking for that golden ticket, how are you feeling? Who was on the sort of, oh my God, what a great opportunity, once in a lifetime, I'm so excited? Hands up. Sorry, testing. And who was, oh my God, I'd rather kill myself, this is the worst thing I am Hands up. Maybe karaoke isn't such a great idea. All right, so what was the point of that, other than having some fun, well, me having some fun, and terrifying poor Desiswava from Bulgaria? I think there was a point, and the point is that you all, as shared services leaders, you do have an opportunity of a lifetime, and that opportunity is transformation as we move into the digital era, as we move from single functions to multi-functions to GBS and so forth. You have an opportunity, I would say actually there's a necessity, it's an obligation to transform quite radically your organizations. And transformation doesn't happen when we stay in our comfort zone. For transformation to happen, you have to step out of that comfort zone. So I think, what you've seen this morning is that it's not comfortable, by definition, moving out of your comfort zone, but you have to think about doing that. Those of you who were here last year may remember Beth Mara Kessler from Campbell's Soups. And she was talking about her big challenge was to get her leadership team thinking differently, because she wanted them thinking creatively, to get out of the box and to come up with new ways of working. She actually redesigned a whole workspace. They called it the tap room, TAP, which stood for the art of the possible, and filled it with toys and slinkies and digital interactive screens and so forth. And the reason is that she wanted them to think differently, to get out of their comfort zone. She said something to them which stuck with me. I think it was a very a useful saying. She said, if you tether yourself to your point of departure, you may increment to good, but you will never transform to awesome. It was all about getting out the comfort zone, thinking differently, if you want that transformation to happen.